guys. Thank you so much for joining us on an episode of Inspired. Today I'm here with Jessica, Maddie, Tania, and myself. And today we're going to talk just about needles. I thought this would be a good topic just because recently I had an issue. And something happened to me. I've been using an 18-round shader on lips for a very long time, probably like, I don't know, 10 years. The first 2 years was just mags, but I switched to an 18 shader and just because it was a little easier to teach other people on. And recently that needle has been shit from my certain manufacturer. So now I have to find, should I say the manufacturer?
If they're inspired to change
anyways, 18
ways.
shader. I don't know if they're like dull. I was talking to Victor because he's like nerdy and he knows how to like solder stuff. And so I was like having him look at it. I'm like, are they maybe not soldered as clean? Maybe they're left like more textured. Are the points not as sharp? So maybe they're more blunt tapered.
I
feel like they're probably maybe more blunt. Like they're not...
something's happening. So the last 4 lips I've done have sucked.
Damn.
Really, really, really bad. And I have one coming up tomorrow. And I'm just going to set up. So anyways, long story short, midway I stopped using that needle and then I switched to another needle, which is fun times when you have to switch from an 18. Basically, I had 3/4 of the lip done. So I like divided in 4s. So I had 3/4 done, and I had 1/4 left, and it was just getting worse and worse and worse and worse. So I was like, maybe it's just fucking dull. I don't know.
Like the lip, like what do you mean it was getting worse?
The needle just was not. Yeah, it wasn't implanting as well.
You could see it
did
was
you
just
switch?
like.
Did you swap the needle out like a different 18, a different one?
Yep. So then I was trying to build this section up with a 3 liner.
I don't know why your
To
first
the
instinct
18
was not the 8. I don't know.
I know.
I don't know why your first instinct wasn't the 8.
That's true. That's
The
fair.
bump down to the 3 is crazy.
Because I do lips 3. I do 3 liner on lips often. Most of like the fluffy stuff that you see. That's a 3 liner on that. I just love a 3 liner. I know it's shader, it's looser. Okay, whatever. I get it. But
No liner.
Yeah, I love the 3
love
liner.
liner.
And so, anyways, that's what happened to me.
Yeah.
That was fun. So now I understand why you don't like an 18 shader.
No, I can't. It just doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
Just doesn't work for me.
When did you find out that it didn't work for you?
Immediately.
Well, I think too, because you are very delicate. I've always said that she's so delicate. I'm like, how are you gonna get that 18 shader to implant
in the skin? Yeah.
Oh no,
That was the first thing I'm like, you don't even have the.
Yeah.
You're not. How are you gonna do that? She's like, I don't know.
She's doing
Here's
her
the lips.
brows, her eyeliner.
Yeah.
I know. No, I cannot.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. Even on I lost my train of thought.
I think it's just your style too.
I think
you
so.
are very airy, very light, very natural.
And for brows too. I mean, I've always used a 7 and an 8 or like a 9, which I never bothered me. But now, just out of habit, I always just use a 5 shader. Yeah. But
for like all brows.
Yeah, for like all type of brows. But yeah, the lips, I just could not get and the scoring of the lips, I couldn't. Yeah. Freaks me out.
It does. She's always been like, no, I can't stand the sound. And he kept going outside the border.
Oh, yeah.
Not tattooing outside the border. She was just scoring outside of the lip line.
Yeah, I would like score the lips, but I would be so scared that I would just kind of be just like free willy-nilly, just trying to score the lip. And then I would look at the lip and I would have like on the outside of the lips, like little scratches. And I'm like, oh my God.
The poor client. Damn.
I know.
Shout out to all Tanya's first clients.
No, literally.
First lip clients.
Yeah, but they all healed good. You did good. Like,
yeah,
they made it through it.
Yeah, but it was so funny because the client, I know, I feel like I looked like I was in more pain than the client. I was like, and me and the client are both crying. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't want to do this either.
Yeah. So if you guys don't know what scoring is basically just taking a mag and you're just scratching the surface of the skin, and then we put the numbing on so the numbing gets down into the skin. So using areas, like if you're using a smaller needle, no, you don't have to do that. I never do that like with a smaller needle. But if I'm using a big old 18 round shader, hell to the yes, I'm doing that because you're going to feel that shit going in.
Yeah, and you have to apply more pressure. Yeah. So yeah, with just the shader anyways. So but I just use liners too now on lips, and sometimes I like a 3 and sometimes we use a 1, but
you have to have like
the
perfect
I would just rather do
canvas.
a 3.
Yeah, a 3 just is going to be a little bit faster, but sometimes I really love the 1. It just is so like light and airy and speckly and
Which it really, those needles really match you as an artist.
Yeah.
Like it does. It really does like line up with you.
Yeah.
Like
I
poor
think
Tania. It's like, nope, figure it out.
I know, and I was like, oh my gosh. But then it did take a while because we're not, like, I wasn't taught to like pendulum swing brows. And like the way I was taught already was just not how this particular
pack
lip
versus airy.
Right. And so then even like I've had to almost like
Untrain yourself.
untrain myself. Well, I wouldn't say like untrain myself, but kind of try a different like technique with just what I was using, because even sometimes when I'm doing lips with Maddie, like she'll do one half and then I do one half and I'm like, oh, I'm like really airy, and then I wipe it and Maddie's like, okay, we're gonna swap, and I didn't realize like how, because I'm like, oh, these are airy and soft, and then I'm
like
looking
how
at
much
both
color
sides.
you're putting
yeah,
in.
and I'm like, oh shit, I'm putting in a lot of color.
Yeah, she'll stay in like one spot, and I'm like, okay, you gotta get loosey
moving,
goosey
keep
with it,
moving.
bro. I'm like, you gotta get loosey goosey with it. You are. She's like, no, I think it wipes it out. I'm like, it's fine. I'm gonna come to that side and blend,
And
and,
then
you
you
come
do the
over
other
here
side.
and you just
It'll
keep
be
coming
fine.
and working.
Yeah.
and it melts together like butter. So
Yeah.
that's why we do the
It's
tag
funny
team.
because I have to like really concentrate and like tell myself, because I'm thinking of a lot of things, like keeping it airy, and then also just kind of more saturation like towards the outside of the lip, but like more airy. So I'm like, okay, I'm going airy like this way, but also this way, and then I have to travel this way. So in my mind, like there's a lot of factors, and then all of a sudden I just feel myself hovering, and I'm like, oops. And I'm just so used to packing it in.
Yeah.
But even just the way we're working and with the how sheer the pigments heal and the needle, like it, even if I did do a little too much, it's not going to be.
Yeah, it's actually extra work to try and get, like if a client wants, like Megan wanted on like really heavy lip liner look, it's like, all right, so this, Tania, this is where you get real close to the border,
Yeah.
and we're saturating this like all the way down, and then you towards the middle you
Air it out,
air it out.
I also had a really hard time getting to the borders with
Yeah.
the 18
Oh, with
round
it,
shader,
yeah.
or even just with the shader in general, because I did a couple
It
lips.
is intimidating.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there were a couple lips that I've done with the 5 shader because they wanted more of like a lipstick look. And even with the shader, I was like, I saw that I wasn't going up to the edge. So I think it's just me like being scared to go to the outside.
Well, because you have, especially a shader, it's like a round needle configuration.
Yeah.
So it's like, it looks like it's getting there, but really you only got like 2 of them getting
Two,
there.
yeah.
And then it's almost like the pigment has to spread a little bit outside of it, which is like, oh shit, did I go outside the line? And then it's like you wipe, you're like, oh, okay, I didn't. But you have to get an eye for that pigment spread outside the line and feel confident in like, I'm landing there.
Yeah,
But it is scary.
it's intimidating, especially with a shader. Like you don't have the
But with
precision.
those liners, you can get right up
yeah,
to the
you don't have
edge.
the
Yeah, I like
precision.
that.
Look, liner's nice and clean. It's just like
Yeah, you don't have the pigment splatters much.
yeah.
It's like nice and clean.
Right.
Yeah.
And most of our clients don't want, I haven't had, other than just like 1 or 2, I haven't had any client who wants like a real heavy lip. Like everyone wants it to look like it's almost nothing there. So
yeah.
I really feel like it's like what you post.
Yeah.
It's like that's what you attract is what you, I swear I've always felt that way. What you post is what you attract. It's like if they see that, then it's just like if you're not gonna contact a black and gray artist, like do me a
can you do
full
this full
color,
color sleeve?
like
Yeah.
that doesn't make
Yeah,
sense.
you're
So
doing research on the artist
You're
or
picking
what you're
that
looking
artist
for.
based off the work that they're posting, so it makes sense that that's what they would be asking you for.
Right.
So if that's what you do, like then and that's what you love doing, then that's what you
Right.
should post because
Yeah.
that's what you're gonna get.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think it's like also too like maybe the age range. I've noticed a lot of like middle age or like older clients do want more of like that dramatic like
Yeah.
lipstick look, and then the younger clients want something like more soft and
You're saying my
airy.
clients are old.
No, no, because no. Because there are some clients. Because you have a lot of clients too who are just like
Yeah, I
yeah,
think
they're
you hit
makeup
every
girlies.
age.
Yeah,
Makeup girlies.
and
I
they
get a lot
just
of like big makeup girlies.
yeah, like not. I don't want to say like heavy or dramatic, but like the full makeup girlies,
Yeah.
and then we've got a lot of like more younger clients that to do the lip blush, and I also. I like it too, just because of like the pigments and because of we're using the small needles. It's probably going to come out of the skin faster than if we did like a full on lipstick look. So I think it's kind of good that it's also just kind of
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's
come
good
out
for
of the
people
skin,
who are
yeah.
hesitant or
Yeah.
weary about permanent makeup in general because of, oh, this is what it was. This is what I saw 10 years ago. Like, I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want to. It's like, okay, well, we'll start here. And then,
Well, and I
it's
think
gonna
younger
mostly-
too, like you're not oversaturating, so you're giving it time. Like, okay, now they can get it done. a few more times in their life without having all that color jammed in there, say at like 50 or 60.
And not a lot of commitment
Right.
too, because I got my eyebrows done like 3 years ago, and now we're lightening them so that I can like slightly like reshape them to
I know
kind of
somebody
like a
that needs
straighter.
an eyeliner or a brow lightening model.
Who said that?
Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Oh my goodness. Sorry, that was off topic. Everybody's like, what is she talking about? Like, I'm like,
I'm interested.
Sasha on the floor.
I'm interested.
I'm interested.
Oh shit. What'd you say? Oh yeah. She might be doing Lyft.
I love
It keeps
that.
popping up. I don't know. Yeah, that's
Yeah, I
talking
think
about
I
forever.
think it would be nice to have like a designated like set. You know, oh, you can come to the studio and you just get in with this person at any time.
yeah.
And Sasha's
she's
the one
lightning.
person that we know is always there too. Like she's the one consistent person.
For those
so-
emergency removals and stuff, we just
yeah.
took a hard left. Oh, that's right, but hard
Yeah.
left. Or like now all of a sudden this is a lift, but yeah, it's like having those emergency ones. I'm like, shit. Okay, I come in on a Tuesday at 9 a.m., 8 a.m. to sneak in before, or even to get the word out there, because I think a lot of people don't even know what the hell, or that's even an option, an emergency removal.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't
That's
think
true.
a lot of people know
In the
that
first
that's
48
even an
hours.
option.
Yeah,
And you better hurry.
Can you do it on body tattoos too?
yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
As long as it's within a deck of
48
cards.
Okay.
So you can do it. You can do normal sessions on it. You just don't want to do something that's larger than that. But yeah, you
Gotcha.
could do emergency removal on it too, like and just because it's really just a soak.
Right. Yeah. You're not
Don't
gonna do
go
a.
just soaking people. You guys learn how to do it right.
Yeah.
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 Because salt can burn people. So yeah.
Very true.
But all right, let's go around. Well, I can't even ask you. Whatever. What's your favorite needle? Do you have a favorite needle?
I would have to agree with you on the 3RL. Super versatile. That is one of my favorite needles for a lot of things.
That sucker.
It's versatile.
I did
You can
all
do
of
so
my
much
wing
with it.
eyeliners for years with just that needle, and I just love it. I love it.
No, it's a good needle.
You imagine doing little tiny ass circles with it.
No. I was just thinking that. I'm like thinking about the big ass eyeliners. I'm like,
No.
oh, with the 3, well, you know what? And I do like the 5 round shader as well. Also another versatile needle.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Which one did you say? Sorry, like
the 5RS.
oh yeah, I like a 5 shader too.
Yeah, like those are like kind of those back and forth between those two. Those are gotta be my favorites.
So tomorrow I'm gonna do an 8 shader on this lip, and I'll let you know how it goes.
Please.
Yeah.
do a 3. Well, if she wants a lip
I'm sure
blush,
it's
we
gonna
can do
be
a 3.
yeah. It's gonna be closer maybe to the
It'll be fine.
yeah.
8
I
round
think.
shader.
I mean, yeah, with the brows and yeah, that to me seems like your brow and your lip aren't too far off from shape sometimes. For some people.
You see the girls' lips
some
I get in
people,
that room?
yeah.
I'm like, holy shit, we're gonna be here for days.
Yeah.
I have no lip filler. I'm like,
Better than a 3 would have been there for weeks.
Yeah. I think an 8's gonna be good.
Yeah.
are you guys in the studio tomorrow?
What day is tomorrow?
I don't know.
What time is it?
Friday. Morning.
In the morning.
No.
Maybe.
No. What's your favorite needle?
I was gonna say the 3RL or a 5RS, but if I had to only just pick one forever, probably the 3RL because you could still do like care strokes, you can still do brows if you wanted to,
Yeah.
you could still do eyeliner,
The most
you could still do
versatile.
lips. Yeah, so like you could use that for absolutely everything if you just had to pick one forever.
Forever.
That's true. Just the other day, I went to do an eyebrow, and I literally was like, all right, I'm going to make this soft and hairy. I got like this far in, like
And you're
maybe like,
no.
no. I was like, where's my 5 shader? So
Yeah.
I got a 5 shader, and then I whip shaded with the 5 shader.
Yeah, and you can
I was
still
like,
get
it's
them pretty
light
airy
and
with a
airy
5, yeah.
And I only did 2 passes because like the way I was layering it in, I was like,
Yeah.
there's plenty of color in here, but
Yeah, I did a brow. She was like kind of blondish and it was like airy and I was like, oh, these are like those pretty Instagram brows. But then she came in and they were healed into like absolutely nothing. And I was like, no.
it's the worst.
No.
Well, and then too skin type, right? I'm like, if you go put, let's say like a 1 round liner on oily skin, are you fucking serious? Like, what are you even doing? I would not even attempt it.
Yeah.
I would like
Yeah.
want to die.
Wasting needles at that point.
Yeah.
Large pores, any roughness in the skin. It's it's a very particular client. I think I used a 1 for brows one time, but it was on this beautiful Asian woman and her skin was just like tight and it's just perfect. So it's like that perfect canvas makes sense. Everyone else, like even myself, I couldn't use a 1 on myself if I was to.
Not me over here checking my phone.
I don't know how people use ones
Yeah.
for brows at all.
Do
Well, for
you
like hair strokes.
ever
but-
use mags now? I know you started lips with them.
No.
No,
I've been tempted to pick one up again.
I feel like it's another good
'Cause I'm
option,
like,
especially for like
yeah.
if the airy They
Oh,
can
you
get
used to pack
pretty
in
airy.
that shit with
Yeah,
just
it
like I
packs
did
in
the
really
18
well, but
shader.
you can still fluff out with the mags really
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, it's been so long. I haven't used it though. I'm like, I'm sure I could figure it out again though. Did it for a few years, so at least 3, maybe 4 years. I was just what I did to you, Taryn did to me with mags. It was it was like, this is what you're using, this is what we got, this is what you're doing, and then so I'm like, Tanya, this is what we're doing, this is what you got, this is your option.
I was like, oh.
That's so funny. All right, guys. Jessica, you got anything to say over there? You've been quiet this whole episode.
I'm just listening and taking it all in.
What's your favorite needle?
It depends because when I'm doing it, I'm doing stretch marks and scars.
Also, depending on what size the stretch mark and scar is, yeah.
Yes.
I found a 5 mag was my most popular for like a stretch mark or scar, or like a 3-round shader.
Yeah, I wonder if I didn't use an 11 mag on the lips, if I would like them a little less heart attacky. Maddie's face. If I did like
I'm like thinking about, so when I was getting my lips tattooed for the first time, my friend Nicole was doing them, and she's a small needle girly just like Tanya. Like wasn't a fan. Our mentor came in. She was like, "Oh, you guys, like, I don't know if it was that we were taking too long, it wasn't packing in enough." And the numbing's like wearing off, and all of a sudden a 5 or a 7 mag starts coming at my lips, and it is grinding. And I'm like, I was like, oh my gosh. We've been tattooing my lips for like 3.5 hours, and now on the 4th hour, here comes more. I was like, yeah, it was traumatizing. But Nicole has tattooed my lips 2 more times since then, and she's good now. She's excellent. A+.
She also doesn't
A+.
use numbing.
And yeah, she doesn't use numbing, but she's.
And I'm like that.
Yeah.
But her
Like,
clients
sometimes-
don't even, like, her clients are like,
well,
oh,
I've
it's...
taken a 3-liner and fluffed out and did a lip blush and didn't use the secondary I didn't use, and they were fine.
Yeah, no, and I don't know what it was. She did the outline and everything. Like I don't think I needed numbing till like maybe the very last thing where I was just like, all right, can you just one little.
I just am not doing. I know with the 18 shader, I'm like,
Yeah, no, you can't.
absolutely
No, it's not an option.
You have to.
It's not an option.
Yeah.
They need a dental block.
Oh gosh! Oh my gosh! All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining us on another episode. If you guys are interested in learning more about needles, we're actually going to drop a needle guide here for you. It's just kind of the go-to needles that I like using for certain procedures, and so you can check that out. Otherwise, Tanya,
Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe.
bye.
Bye.